welcome to Titanium Todd's Tarot, and today I will be doing Are You Knocking Yourself Out of Your Intuitiveness this week, and how? So for that, I'll be using some concepts from SuperConscious Education and my intuition, or SuperConscious Education and my intuition, alright? So with that being said, my gorgeous triple T's, let's get into the content. So the first group I'll be pulling for, or intuiting for, are my perfectionists, the ones who know exactly how things should be done in order for them to turn out great, right? So, please, are my perfectionists knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I get a yes with a no. So I'm getting that at the beginning of the week you are, but then at the end you are not. Now, so now I'm going to see how are you knocking yourself out. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my perfectionist system for nature, how they're knocking themselves out. So what I'm getting is that the universal signs that you are seeing, you are putting them aside because you think that they're just universal signs and they're not actually good enough for you to take them under advisement, but they are, because your intuition is picking up on them. And it's not because other people are telling you that you should check them. It's not because other people are telling you that you should be looking at them that you are noticing them. You are noticing them by your own accord, so those would work, except for some reason you're thinking, well, they're universal signs, so I shouldn't listen to them. And that would be how you are knocking yourself out, as well as reacting to the fact that maybe some people are saying some things and it's kind of annoying you, which is making you fall into a conditional choice, which is also making you become indirect. Because you're not following your intuition, you're following a condition that you think you have to follow. Okay? So now, on to my helpers. So, please, SuperConscious, are my helpers knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I get a no, but a slight tinge of a yes at the end. So how are they knocking themselves out at the end of the week, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good? And you got conscious and indirect. So you're kind of being indirect about stuff, and you're kind of utilizing your consciousness in order to help others. So what I'm getting is that you're using a pre-indicated method. So you're consciously deciding what to do because you're consciously following what you've been told up to this point instead of following your intuition, which is telling you what you should be doing, right? So that is for my helpers. On to my achievers, the individuals who know intuitively how to pick a goal and have it make it happen, right? So and if you hear like little pitter patter, it's because I have something on the stove. Pitter patter. Yes. Okay, so for my achievers, individuals like to set goals and achieve them one by one. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good, are my achievers knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness. Yes first, and then no. So how are they knocking themselves out? I'm getting that you're intuitively figuring out what needs to be done. Too many. So you will intuitively be able to fix whatever this is. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my individualists, the artists, the trendsetters, the YouTubers, the influencers, how are they knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? Or no, is that the achievers? Yeah, I did the achievers. So how are they knocking themselves out? Like all of them. You're being indirect. Okay. You're being indirect and you're choosing, you're making conditional choice. So for some reason, you aren't in your cup of tea this week. You are not in your leader way of thinking. So you're trying to indirectly get to what you want to get to, which is not you, which is really not your way of doing things. And because of that, you're conditionally choosing something, making a conditional choice for some unforsaken reason. I don't know why. Okay, so now on to my investigators. But before I do that, now on to my individuals, the artists, the trendsetters, the YouTubers, the influencers, right? So these angels and guides, are my individualists knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I get a yes. With a slight no, so maybe you will. So what is this maybe? What might knock them out of their intuitiveness this week? What? Okay, so you got conditional choice, universal sign, indirectness, and trust through default. Are you choosing something through default because you initially set a conditional choice due to being indirect because of the universal signs that you might have seen? Like, please be mindful. Okay, so now on to my investigators, the scientists, the ones who like to push the boundaries and knowledge just a little farther. So please, angels and guides, are my investigators knocking themselves out? I get a no, but a yes. So are you fine with what it is that you're doing until the very end of the week? Be mindful of that. So please, angels and guides, anyone from high good who has a message for my investigators, please come forward and share how they are knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week. These angels and guides, and you got resolution of a negative belief about yourself and universal signs. But wait, resolution of a negative belief about yourself. You're not trying to fix yourself, but you're following universal signs as a way for it to be a marker of your success, is what I'm getting. So, are you being a little arrogant this week, thinking that you're better off than most, when in actuality there is something that must be adjusted within you in order. So instead of just looking at universal signs that other people are pointing out to you, you should listen to your internal compass in order to know what needs to get done, I feel. Okay. And with that, we are going to move on to my loyalist. Please, please, angels and guides, north from the highest good, are my enthusiasts knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I get a no, a maybe. I get a maybe and a no. So you start, are you losing faith in your own intuitive powers, abilities? So please, how are they knocking? it would be like whatever way you think you're knocking yourself out is you're basically creating a self-fulfilling prophecy is what I'm getting. It's not actually yeah. There's a little issue that needs to be taken care of on how much you believe in yourself is what I'm getting at this point. Now for my enthusiasts. So are my enthusiasts knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I get a yes and a maybe. No. A yes, a no, a maybe. So you're all over the place. You as well, you have less belief in, like, you believe in yourself less and less. So, like, all of it, well, I'm getting that there's a condition that's being presented to you, and instead of choosing in regards to that condition so that you can best deal with it, I feel like you are completely ignoring it and just, well, I'm getting that it's so obvious that that's what you need to be doing, but you're like, no, Talara told me this. Don't listen to me. Use your intuition. Please be discerning. I'm just a messenger, okay? Please be discerning. So now on to my protectors. So please, angels and guides, are my protectors knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? I get a no, a maybe, and a yes. Yet again, I'm getting self-fulfilling prophecy. So, and what I saw this downward spiral. So it's like you don't have this issue, then you think you might have this issue, then you have this issue. So it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy. What is it that is making you knock yourself out of your own intuitiveness this week is what I want you to concentrate on. Okay? And the one card that flipped up, and the one paper that flipped up is resolving a negative issue about yourself. So are you nitpicking a negative issue about yourself and concentrating only on that? And that is how you are knocking yourself out of your intuitiveness this week? Be mindful. Okay? That shit is not fun to work with. Alright? So please be mindful. Now for my chameleons. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my chameleons. Are my chameleons knocking themselves out of their intuitiveness this week? So the chameleons can use all of the aforementioned intuitive styles to get what they want out of a situation. Okay? So are they? I get a no, but a yes. Are you getting a little too cocky? Did my saying that you can use all the aforementioned intuitive styles to get what you want out of a situation to get to your, are you allowing that to get to your head and not really listening to your intuition? Don't be cocky. Come on. Like I said many times before, I am only a messenger. Seriously. You should listen to your intuition more than me. Alright? So how might they be knocking themselves out? Yeah, okay. So the first one is resolving negative belief about yourself. But it was in the upright. So what I'm getting is that, did someone else tell you that there's something you need to resolve about yourself that they believe is negative belief that they have of you? Well, the issue with that is they need to fix their perception of you, not the other way around. So please be mindful of that. Alright, so my gorgeous triple tiers. This is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it would be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price for private readings, as well as the email you can send donations to on PayPal if you feel so called. And with that being said, my gorgeous triple tiers, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!